Hello friends, Kelly here, and today we're going to look at this sketchbook of mine. The earliest date in here is 2017 and the latest date is 2021. So that is spanning a lot of time, and a lot of time where I was really solidifying what style my art would go. And so there's quite a bit of different things in here. These stickers are actually my own stickers that I designed. I designed and made some stickers just for myself because I think it's fun. And I still think I have quite a few of them. So if you ever want me to sell stickers, let me know. So this book actually started out as a project for my Shakespeare class in college. And so the first chunk of it is just a whole bunch of writing about the plays we were reading. But then I still had so much of the book left, so I thought, okay, I'm going to turn this into a sketchbook. So just some doodles to start with. And we've got a tree. I have a lot of pencil and ink in here. Of course, some Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. At this time, I was definitely using pencil a lot more than I do now. Nowadays, I'm usually in ink if I'm doing traditional, or maybe some color with gouache or watercolor. But right now, that's what I'm doing. And back in the day, I would draw a lot more in pencil. So these are all 2017 Voltron. I got some Voltron guys in here because I love them. And Voltron isn't the best show in the world, but it sure was fun when it was coming out. And this is a little girl in a traditional Marken Dutch costume. I am from a very Dutch heritage heavy town. So Dutch costumes have always been something that I enjoy drawing, and folk costumes in general. I've talked about that in several of these sketchbook tours and sketch with me's. My most recent sketch with me video, I am drawing more traditional folk costumes from different places. I always just think it's really fun, and there's always really cool hats and stuff. Some sketches over here, some hairstyles, and then the Little Witch Academia show it was on Netflix, and I watched all of it. And of course I had to draw the main character, and this is, taken drawn with reference from the actual show, so of course it's got the anime style. And this was for Inktober, I believe. Inktober really got me into drawing in ink more and made me much more comfortable with it. And I still think this is really good. The only thing being that it is, a direct, not a copy, but I attempted to copy it, so it's not like it's original, but I still think it looks really good and very striking. And I think that's what I love about ink, is that it's so bold and such strong lines and strong definition. So yeah, I still really like this one. This is a good one. And then I drew some Elsa. Oh my goodness. This is 2015. But this one says 2017. So I don't know, maybe I was jumping around in the sketchbook in 2015 even. That wouldn't be that surprising actually. This is Giant's Causeway. I remember drawing this from a photo that I took when I was there. I went to Ireland in 2016, and Giant's Causeway was my favorite part of the trip. This is where those rocks are that are like hexagonal and are very strange, and they're really beautiful. And I love the ocean. I love rocky shorelines, not necessarily beach and sand and sun, but like roaring waves and rocks and just dangerous sea. Like, that's what I love. So Ireland was a real treat. Continuing with the Inktober, I drew some happy little pumpkins. And one of the characters from The Legend of Korra. I think all of my shading that I've been doing here is probably just some ink watered down with water and then brushed on, probably. At that time, I don't think I had markers. And I think this is the pig from Gravity Falls. And I'm not sure why that's the only thing on this spread, but that's what I have for you. And if you like Gravity Falls, let me know. Ooh. Got some Monsters Inc. Very cute. And some flowers, some roses. And these are all part of Inktober from 2017. I think I asked for prompt ideas on Instagram, and someone said 2 gorillas or something. I don't remember what the exact prompt was, but there's some gorillas for you. Some tulips. I still love drawing flowers. I love documenting flowers when I come across them. I always take pictures. I have so many pictures of flowers on my phone. And then I try to draw them. And this one's still not too bad. This was definitely another prompt I had on Instagram. A robot on stilts. Poor guy is struggling. Aren't we all? Looks like I attempted to start something here. Some architecture of some sort. Again, I don't know why I'm only using one side of the page, but here are some people a little flirty. One little owl. And another Dutch folk costume. Can't remember which city or province this one is from, but they have the big blue ribbons on the back of the hat, and I always found those really, really beautiful. There we have Connie from Steven Universe, and I believe I turned this one into a digital fully colored piece, but we'll see if I can find that and I'll share that on screen as well. Steven Universe really, really shaped my desire and passion for drawing, and so I have a lot to thank Steven Universe and Rebecca Sugar for. A very scary looking face there, and then another little Markin girl. You can tell it's a little Markin girl by the little square hat. Oh my goodness, and look, would you know it, a whole bunch of other Markin sketches and a random Kylo Ren. I did really like that first movie of the newer trilogy. I don't remember what any of the names of the Star Wars movies are. But yeah, it went downhill, as I think everyone agrees. But, you know, that's all right. Some more Markin gals. Very fun. More sketches. And here we have a self-portrait. Not much to say there. I'm still just, it's fun to look back at these and see how much I used pencil. A random guy I was drawing, a vase that was nearby. I know I would sketch on the bus to work, and I'd also sketch during lunch. So this was definitely during lunch, these two and I'm just drawing things that are around me. I have a feeling these are supposed to be some of my friends, but I couldn't tell you exactly. But that's all right. They are looking fun. And a ninja stealing cookies. A plate of cookies, maybe? I don't know. You tell me. What do you think that looks like? And some more really rough sketches. The ninja again. And eating cookies at your desk. Is this a squirrel? Is this a Pokemon? Don't know. That's what's fun about going back, 6 years and trying to remember what I was drawing 6 years ago. Again, this Markin girl character started to develop, like a specific character, and I was like designing this one specific character. And gonna be honest, these are still kind of cute. And another one here with the cute pigtails. I believe this was my attempt at drawing Annabeth from Percy Jackson. And you know what's fun is that nowadays we have an actual TV show for Percy Jackson. And I am so excited to watch it. I know it's out on Disney Plus, but I usually wait until there are lots of shows I want to watch, and then I'll buy Disney Plus for 1 month and just like binge all the things I want to watch in that 1 month. So I really only pay 1 month instead of several months. So we'll see, because I love that series. That book series is so good. And I honestly haven't even read any reviews for the new TV show, but I definitely cannot wait to watch it. And I don't have like the highest hopes, just in case it totally bombs. But if you have watched it, please give me a spoiler-free review of your thoughts so far. That would be great. Maybe I'll have to draw more of those characters. Speaking of characters, bet you couldn't guess what I was watching. That's right, Attack on Titan. And let me tell you, I was not satisfied with that ending. That's for sure. No spoilers here, but little sketches of some faces, some expressions. Some more general sketches and another little Dutch girl. We have a falling lady. I draw so many falling or floating people. It is a common thread that I see come up again and again in my art, because there's just something about it that speaks to me. And for a long time, I think just that's how I wanted to communicate my feelings, was someone falling or someone floating. And so I have a lot of those types of sketches, and I still really like that. We have an Elsa. And this is another one that I took my sketch to digital, and then I continued to draw that and color that. So if I have the digital piece that I worked on, I'll show that here. Really, it's just about like finding a sketch I like, and then I will take a picture of it, put it into my drawing program, and then digitize it and color it. And that's really fun. We have a duck or loon, or nope, I don't know what this is actually. This beak is not quite duck or loon-like. Give me your best guess. But we're already in 2019 with this one. We're moving right on ahead. A girl running. And here she is again. Is it Rapunzel? Maybe? The long hair? And this was definitely part of a little project a friend of mine wanted to work on with me. And that is, I have a friend who's a mime who also performs with a juggler, or at least they used to. And he wanted me to do some drawings of them and their characters and see if we could do some sort of little comic with the juggler and mime character. And so this is kind of their vibe. I was just trying to like get the vibe of these characters and see if we could do something like that. I drew a lot of those digitally too, but another self-portrait. This looks, I mean, this whole thing, my face looks very Steven Universe. You can definitely tell what I was watching back in the day and where I got a lot of my style from. And that's really how I see style, is just an accumulation of all the things that you enjoy and all the things that inspire you. And then you just kind of end up drawing like a mixed version of all the things that you like. We've got squiggles. We've got color swatches. Swatches? I can speak, I promise. These were done by photographic reference of some old photos. Can't remember from what. But just quick sketches from a photo. Honestly, this hand is not that bad. 4 years ago hand, that's pretty good. I'll take it. Some sketches and some Zelda, because of course I was playing Breath of the Wild and the Link is amazing and very fun. I just recently finished Tears of the Kingdom, A++. Maybe even better than Breath of the Wild in some ways, in my opinion. But yeah, these aren't too bad. I mean, this one's better, but I think this one was definitely, I referenced some other picture of Link probably. And this one's not too bad either. This was definitely from photographic reference. I mean, I was doing, my drawing at this time probably wasn't up to snuff when I was drawing from imagination, but drawing from reference is always easier. And, you know, it's good to practice both, the drawing from reference and drawing from imagination. What is this movie? This movie was Pixar's fantasy Onward. That's what it's called, Onward. The character from that, and then I drew a whole bunch of other random faces. And, you know, this is April 2020, so this is right when the pandemic started, because I remember, like, the night before things started closing down where I lived, I went to see Onward with some friends. And that was the last time I was in a movie theater for several years. It was a good movie. I think it was okay. I have no desire to watch it again, so I don't think it's a classic or anything, but it was fun. It was fun. Oh my goodness. What do you think I was watching here? Anime fans, help me out. It's Neon Genesis, that's right. Here is our sad, sad boy. And honestly, these are still pretty good. I still approve. Not too bad. He's such a sad boy. Okay. Flowers, tulips. A girl. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say about this. The tutu skirt thing is interesting. And we've got, what, Hamilton going on? I don't know. Another folk costume. Hey, definitely from photographic reference. This hat is killer. I love it. I love cool hats. All folk costumes have such cool hats. Random. Also, this is clearly, I was feeling not good that day. art as a way of managing your emotions is very healthy. And that's how I use art and how art is helpful for me. Hey, look, it's Link again. He's so cute. And these ones are not as good. A horse. Horses are hard. I'm not great with most animals because I don't practice most animals. And we've got March Comes In Like a Lion character. I don't know. Zuko or someone. I don't know. That looks very anime. And Varian from Tangled, the series. I love Tangled, the series. Everybody needs to get back on that train. And why is this hiding this? More Korra. Korra. Toru from Fruits Basket. I always say draw what keeps you drawing more. And so if drawing just a bunch of fan art keeps you drawing, keeps your pen moving, do it. Nothing wrong with that. Draw what keeps you drawing. Interesting. Is that an anime great? No, but you know, I was trying. More Korra. Wirt from Over the Garden Wall. No idea on that one. These are kind of fun. I do like this lamppost in the shadow. That's kind of cool. Some random boy and a plant and a paintbrush and a flower. Those are kind of nice. Kind of doesn't all work in what's spread, but I clearly was not worried about making things look pretty. Things don't always have to look like they all fit together. You can just draw whatever you want. It's a sketchbook. That's what it's for. More hands. I always draw hands. I just put my hand in different situations and draw it. More notes and things. Again, we're floating or falling or something. Doodles. Just doodles. Get those doodles out. This was in an old apartment, and I just drew the dishwasher with the dishes out and my couch next to the window. Again, you don't have to draw anything cool. You can just draw what's around you. It's good practice. Oh yeah, see, look, I even did my closet and my TV stand. I'm suddenly getting nostalgic for my old apartment. More sketches. Oh, you know what? This is definitely sketches. I used this book as a notes place for my first D&D campaign. So that's all notes for that. And a horse on a human body. Again, couldn't really tell you. Okay, we definitely have got some Snow White with the red hair, maybe. I don't know, that just gives me the Snow White with red hair vibes. We've got, what is that show? Promised Neverland, Norman. And then Bungo Stray Dogs, anime, everybody. Deep into anime. Again, Bungo Stray Dogs. This is The Dragon Prince on Netflix. Please watch. Thank you. A girl. And that is Norman leaving. Oh, yes. Blue Period, the manga, is a show now, too. It's also an anime. I didn't watch the anime. I think I watched a couple episodes and stopped because it wasn't very inspiring. But the manga is much better. And I love it. And so this is just me copying off of the manga panel, which I love to do. And yeah, Blue Period is about this guy who is trying to learn art and he doesn't know anything about art. And It's really beautiful and makes me cry sometimes. And here's some more manga panel copies. I just love the main character. He's such a doofus. I love him. Doesn't know what's going on. Some other general things. And we got more Link. Yes, we do. We got more Link. And Vinland Saga, which is really sad. Various random sketches. These aren't neat. These aren't fancy. They're just me vomiting my thoughts onto a piece of paper, which is, you need to have at least one sketchbook where you can just vomit on. Not sure about these ones, but there you go. And this one is from a show that I forget the name of, but it's like this demon who goes to live with like these other mythical creatures in an apartment, and he's just really sweet and cute, and so I had to draw him. No idea. Sketches. Very cute cat, very nice butterfly. Also, no. Just no. Don't know what that's about. Just a whole bunch of notes, but this one is, oh look, the infamous sneakers that I love to draw. I love drawing sneakers. They're all over the place in my sketchbooks most of the time. We have got lots of sketches and things and silliness, absolute silliness. Lots of different types of mushrooms that are very cute. That's what I used to do. So I'm just going to skip those pages because they are not really mine. And some more expressions of this cute girl. Clothing, of course. I love drawing clothes. Very nice. And then we're at the end. And I ended with one little bowl of ramen. How cute. And a sticky note drawing of something Ghibli, probably. There you go. That is my 2017 to 2021 messy sketchbook. So I hope you enjoyed that. This was a fun one to look back on, and it's just really interesting to see how not only what I draw, but how I draw has changed. I never use pencil anymore, and a lot of this was in pencil, so that was really fun. That was fun for me to look back on and to see and have random memories pop up. So thanks again for joining me during this sketchbook tour. Always really fun to look back on what I was drawing back in the day. If you want to see more of my art, I have some other sketchbook tours available. And subscribe if you want to see more. I'll talk to you in the next video, but in the meantime, happy drawing.